Good morning, good morning. This is Shop Talk. Rob the car guy, two wheels in the front, two wheels in the back. I'm here with my man Will today.
Yo.
So what's up, brother? How's it doing, man? It's nice to have you on the show.
Good.
Appreciate
man.
you. You made it on
hell
time.
Yeah. We're on time. Actually, no, I was late. Because you said when you're not on time, you're late. When you're on time, you're late.
Yeah, we did say that. You got here at a good time though. You know, I like that the sun is out. There's nobody here. We're at Manheim Auto Auction right now. I've known Will, I don't know, 6, 8 months now, maybe a year.
I think maybe a year now,
Yeah, because I met you at Morgan Monday before Morgan Monday changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, he's a big player in the game. He sells a lot of cars, but he's small like me. So you're gonna get a lot of real information from him. He's not gonna hit you with that cacapoy, that pucka bullshit.
Blah.
Yeah, you're gonna get all real. So how's business for you, man?
Well, this month is fucking slow. This month is, man, it started very slow. I mean, I talked to a lot of other people, so it's not just me. You know, I talked to you, I talked to other people, and it's been shitty. It's been very slow. But for some other dealerships, you know, like big financial places, they're moving fucking cars.
The big guys, you know, I Googled it before I got here. They're up 10%, man. And I don't get it. I think the customers are just tired of the used cars and the dealers. You know, my buddy owns Motor Car Concepts. He's got 3 locations, right? They're usually doing 200 cars a month. They sold 25 cars last month. 25. He's got a $200,000 a month, like bills, and 25 cars. How do you
25
make it?
cars and shit. Because the profit on you, I don't know. I think what do you think the profit is, like 2,500?
He's big, yeah, $2,500. You know, I don't make that
plus
per car.
Plus the dealer fees.
Well, I would say with dealer fees, he's at $2,500 a pop. He does a lot of buy here, pay here.
Yeah, I don't know how people do buy here, pay here. We talked about this a lot of times. Every time we meet up, we talk about buy here, pay here.
Yep.
And I don't understand it. The people over there in Kissimmee, out of market of Florida, bro, $500 you can take a car.
I seen them.
$1,000 you can take a car. That's insane.
So there was a lady here who recognized me from TikTok. Hey, Rob, I need to get a car. I buy here, pay here though, right? So how much money you got down? You know how this shit goes. I got 5,000. Bet I got something. 5,000 goes to 3 to 2 to I got 1,500. Hey, I can't do nothing with 1,500. So I send her a motor car, right? She puts $1,500 down on a 2017 Kia Sportage with 103,000 miles. I'm like, bro, how the fuck can y'all afford that? The man calls me. Hey, you know that person moved to Texas?
They just lost a car.
How you gonna get your car? Man, I don't know what to do. We got a GPS, but you gotta get it back.
I got somebody that will go all the way to Atlanta to pick up a car, but the bill is like $1,000.
The bill,
if they find the car.
Yeah. So what he's gonna have to do?
But you're already in the hole with that down payment.
You're already in the hole out the gate.
You're not buying a Sportage for less than $6,500.
That's it. Let's say
on
he's
a
all
good
in,
day.
Let's say he's all in 8 because he doesn't buy cars. He pays people to buy cars. So let's say he's in at 7,500, right? Plus taxes and tax, you give you 1,500. You're out 9,000. It hits the road. $1,000 shipping easy from Texas to here, plus the $600 pickup fee from a stranger.
Even you getting the car back, you're not even making the money back.
You're never gonna make it back. They probably put on a bunch of
money to find it. You don't even know what they do to the car.
They're not oil changing. They're not putting tires.
Well, when you do a buy here, pay here, the customer, I hate to say it, but they're the lowest.
Scum of the earth.
Yeah.
They're pieces of
shit.
You said it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
By the time you get the car is fucked.
Me and you both know there's 2 types of buy here, pay here's.
Yeah.
There's the immigrants who pay, and then there's us Americans who are pieces of shit.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about it.
I had a Mexican dude come. I bought a truck for 10 grand. He put 10,000 down. He told me I want to pay $2,000 a month till it's paid off. I said, bro, that's a lot. Never missed a payment. Was always on time.
So before we were just talking about Mitsubishi Outlanders and the transmissions and stuff like that. I've sold, I don't know, like 4 to Tallahassee. I have some people back there. Some Mexican came. Dude, he came with the 3 kids, like on an Uber. Like he came ready to buy the car. Bro, I've sold like 4 or 5 Mitsubishi Outlanders to those people out there. Always on time.
Always.
One of them, the transmission broke. Obviously, you know,
shit
piece of crap. Bro, still pays for the car. Still paying for the car. No, I didn't fix it. It's buy here, pay here.
You're a tough guy.
No. Because so when you come, you drive the car, you make sure the car is good. Bro, you can drive my car for an hour. I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, I don't care.
I literally put the tag, and I'm like, take the car. I'll be in my office. Come back. Now, if the car breaks, you know, you take the car right now. That shit breaks tomorrow. I'm gonna help you out.
Yeah.
So we were just talking about Nissan Altimas. I used to sell a lot of Nissan Sentras, but like newer stuff, like 50,000 miles, 60,000 miles. You know, you'll think that nothing was gonna happen. Some dude came, bought the car. An hour later, calls me from 95. Yo, the car's not moving. And that was a cash deal. That was a cash deal. Luckily, because I buy a lot of TRA shit, I had a Nissan with like 30,000 miles, and I was like, all right, I have a transmission. I'll pay for the labor. You pay for the transmission. So we went on car parts. Trainings were like fucking $3,500, $3,000, and I was like, just give me half. I'll pay the bill, the mechanic bill or whatever, and you get a car. That's like the only way I'll help somebody. If the car breaks in the same day, you can't be a piece of shit.
You can't be.
You can't be a piece of shit. Now, if the car breaks from, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, a month, you don't know what they did to the car.
You don't know. You're right.
In the same day, bro, shit happens.
Shit happens. Yeah,
like I've had people buy a car from me right now. Like some girl bought an Audi. Buy here, pay here.
Oh,
$3,500. Yeah, $3,500. She had a baby. I feel terrible.
She shouldn't have bought a fucking Audi.
She got it. Yeah, obviously. She got in the car, drove off. When she got to the end of the lot, the Audi turned off. 2 months later, I was able to fix the car. But I gave her money right back. Like, right then and there, yeah. I was like, look, take the money. If I fix the car tomorrow, you're more than welcome to come, get the car, and take off. But yeah, hey, just fucking shit happens. That's why I don't like doing buy here per here.
I don't like it. I got a bad situation right now.
The people that do buy here per here with like older cars, come on the earth. They know that shit's gonna break. That shit ain't gonna last.
I bought a truck from Ola, the EcoBoost. I hate the EcoBoost, but I bought it because it was the Lariat trim, black leather, beautiful, mint condition. Right? I get it back to the lot. It's got rust, but it's not rust here. It's only on the bottom, and I'm like, Long story short, I sell it. First payment default. Fucking bitches. Fucking bitches. Right? I've had this car in my lot 8 months. A guy drives from Panama City to buy it. Mind you, before he gets here, we send him videos. This is what you're buying.
Yeah.
I'm in the truck for 13. I sold it to him for 11. I had to get rid of it. Drove it all the way to Panama, Texas. Yo, best truck I've ever had. Thank you. Yesterday, he calls us. Hey, the check engine light popped. I took it to the shop. There's 22 codes. Is this a coincidence? Good luck, Papa. I don't know what to tell you. I lost $2,000 on this deal. You knew what you were buying.
But they don't know that. They don't know. They don't know the law.
They don't care. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But you want me to give a fuck. Yeah. Hey, listen, truth be, you drove that shit to Panama, man. That's far. Right? You drove it for a couple days. This is your 4th day. And then 22 codes. It's probably one thing that's causing 22. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
O2 sensor. Fucking.
Some stupid shit.
But buy here, pay here. I'm really trying to get out of the car game. I'm sick of it, man. It's become washed down and watered. There's a lot of people doing this. It's easy to get your dealer's license. And then the big guys are killing us.
Yeah. Well, their marketing is fucking on point.
Man,
I can afford to pay what even a medium dealership could pay in marketing.
You can't. Not even
My main thing is marketplace.
That's it. And we always have to win by price. So you can never make profit.
That's where I sell my cars. The price. Nobody can beat me in Orlando.
You can't be priced.
Not even Florida.
There you go. That's how
I don't think nobody, because the cars that I buy, I have a lot of room to make money, so I'm not judging people,
But doesn't it suck? You're the cheapest in the state of Florida.
And people
in the
still
country
complain.
And they're like, hey, what's the best you can do?
Yeah, that's the first.
You wrote me because I'm the best.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What's the best I can do?
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
Every time I get a message like that, I just send them the address and the phone number. Call me if you're really interested.
There you go. I like that. See, I don't talk on the phone.
So I love talking on the phone.
I hate it. Oh my God, I don't talk on the phone.
Yeah, no, I like it. And a lot of people are like smart asses too. So like when they start talking to you, you're like, okay, yeah, I don't want to deal with this guy. Like it's gonna become a problem the minute he comes, 100%. Buys the cars, takes the car. It's gonna be a problem. So right there and there, cut that shit off. And that's it.
I'm an asshole, right? So I got a sales guy now.
The only time I would say not desperate, but like, because I buy TRA, so recon. Yeah. If I buy the car and it takes too long and I need to get rid of it, I'll kind of I'll chill a little bit.
Kiss a little ass to get it done.
Yeah. Like, fuck it, whatever. Offer me whatever, take the fucking car.
Yeah, but I don't want headache money. I got a sales guy now, and he's a very nice guy. So I'll sit in the office and listen to the deal. And when there's a customer that's extra, yo, my man, have a nice day. What? And they look at me like I'm crazy. Yo, I own this place. I created that logo.
It's just that
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, people. in the business with like dealing with people, customer service or whatever, they think that they're entitled to everything.
Yeah.
So they're already coming at you like, I'm a fuck. And plus, all the other videos are on TikTok. How other people showing them how to buy a car.
Yeah, that's such bad information.
Yeah, there's so much bad stuff out there. And I understand, there's a lot of shitty dealerships out there, like everything in down south. I wouldn't even buy a bicycle over there.
Yeah, no.
I'm Cuban and fuck the motherfuckers over there, bro. Fuck that.
Anything past West Palm Beach, I don't deal with.
I don't deal with it. Yeah. It's a headache. When I used to buy cars, when I used to flip cars on the street, I used to go out a lot to Miami, and out of like 7 trips, 1 trip was good. Maybe one car, and it was like, fuck this,
all the miles are changed. Everything's different.
Everything is a problem. And I didn't have Carfax. I didn't have auto check. I didn't have anything.
So you don't even know.
No, I didn't know shit. Yeah. Like if the car was really worth it, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll pay the $40 or whatever for one Carfax. But I mean, the best thing I did was get my dealer's license and get a spot.
No, I agree.
Like that.
Once you get resources and you learn the game, man, it's such great information. I tell people all the time, anybody who's on the small dealership, you can go run Toyota better than the guy running Toyota.
Oh, 100%.
They don't know shit.
100%. They don't know shit.
They don't know nothing about coming. Look, we're at the auction right now. This is where everybody buys. These guys, Toyota, Ford, Greenway, Drive Time, none of them come here.
They just know their fucking system.
They buy on CR and they go for it.
And
they have no idea. Yo, like I can turn this fucking car on and that's bad. I can shake the customer's hand. This is not a deal.
Yeah.
Like once you got your boots strapped, you see all the bullshit.
A lot of people, from big dealerships, like, oh, don't treat everybody. Treat everybody like you're gonna make a deal. Like you're not supposed to judge them. But I feel like I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm like the main guy in the dealership, like where I'm at. And bro, as soon as I see you walking, I'm like, all right, this is not gonna be a deal.
100%.
That's it. It's not gonna be a deal. And we're not supposed to judge anybody, based on that or your looks. Because I look like crazy. I look crazy right now, but we just know, bro.
It's the demeanor.
Yeah.
Like
we just know.
I got a BMW on my lot. It's a 2011. It's mint condition. Mint. Husband and wife pull up in a 2025 BMW, right? M series. Husband gets out. I'm like, okay, maybe they're buying for their daughter. I'm trying to get my wife a used BMW. You're not gonna buy one. You're not. You have perfect. You're gonna sit in mine and nothing about it's gonna be right to you. You bought
that's
perfect.
The other fucking thing too. A lot of the people that come to a used car lot on a brand new 2024, going right into a 2010 or like 2004, even 16, bro, it's not gonna be the same car.
They can't handle it mentally.
You can't.
They can't.
As soon as you go from a 24, 25 to an older car, the smell completely changes.
The smell when the door closes.
Even if they didn't smoke, even if the car has no other smell or anything like that, it's a completely different fucking sense.
The lag in the drive, everything is different.
Yeah.
We just bought a 2025 Lexus IS 350, right? I drive a 2016. They're two different cars. This one's perfect. Yeah. This one's perfect.
Yeah.
But it ain't that one.
It ain't the same.
It ain't the fucking same. And people come. I had a girl. She was renting the Mach-E Mustang.
Yeah.
She had it for a month because she was in an accident.
Oh, those cars are so fucking upside down. It's not even funny,
bro. Pieces of shit. But she's so gassed on new, so she comes to me. Damn, you don't have anything newer? Well, I do. But how's your credit? You got 3 repos. You got 1,500. Yeah, man. You can't drive. Oh, I'm gonna get. If I'm gonna make payments, it's gonna be on what I want. Well, good luck. Have a nice day.
Bye.
You hear that all the time. Like you can't buy what you want because you do what you want.
Your wallet doesn't allow you.
Yeah, you've always done what you want. You didn't want to pay the car because you wanted to go to the club. Now you got bad credit. You can't do what you want because you always don't.
That's what you wanted.
It drives me nuts. You get the scum of the earth. But you were talking about marketing, right? You ever seen the Drive Time commercials? The Carvana commercials?
Yeah, they're fucking. Fucking insane.
The hardest part of a sale for a customer is the embarrassment. Drive Time's got it figured out. Carvana, you fill out an application online, you get approved, they tell you what to put, you pick the car, the down payment, the payment, and you pick it up at a machine. They're embarrassed to come to us. Every customer I have lies to. The best way to buy a car, people, is to tell me the truth. I can work with truth, but as soon as you lie, the bank is going to ask, oh, they said they make $4,500 a month. Can you prove it?
I feel like that's why I don't really finance a lot, because I'm straight up with whoever, like, oh, you guys finance? Yeah, we do. Oh, what's going to be my monthly payment and my down? Like, how can I even tell you that without even getting some information from you? And as soon as I ask, like, key questions, ghost.
No deal.
That's it. No deal.
They're
And I don't have the best banks. I have what everybody has.
Yeah,
Western funding. That's it. I only have those two because I never focus on all my deals are cash.
It doesn't matter if you have more banks because you're never going to get Capital One. The only bank that matters is Capital One. You're never going to have them. As a matter of fact, we're in the Capital One lane now. These are all the repos from Capital One. Look at this. All Capital One repos. It's outrageous.
Yeah, this is where you come to buy. Any other lane is a problem. This is the lane.
This is the best lane.
I'm not going to tell you the lane, but this is the lane. Figure it out. Do your homework.
But did you know Capital One, you know how Westlake, they give you loan to value, right? You can only sell a car at what it's worth. Capital One, they give you money. This customer has 20 grand. So you can add back end, you can mark up your warranty, your gap, and you can sell the car at any price you want. That's why these new car franchises make so much fucking money.
And they don't question it.
People
don't question it.
No.
People don't question it because you sit there and they make you sit there for a couple of hours, and by the third hour you're already tired. You don't care what's on that paperwork.
They beat you to death.
You don't care.
And you know, COVID fucked up the car game, and I'm gonna tell you why. So now, back in the day, you used to go to the lot, there are hundreds of cars. Every make, every model, every color, every scheme. Now, we're producing what we need when we need it. When I went to Lexus, there was 5 ISs on the lot. We wanted F Sport only. There was 2 F Sports. Red or white. That's it.
That's it.
Yo, I got all the money in the world.
Short and simple.
That's it. I got all the money in the world. I got all the credit in the world. Right? First, I played the I don't got no money, no credit. Yeah. Then they were like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Straight like that. They told me, you can go.
Yeah.
No, we really want it. So we sat down at the desk. Hey, look, I'm going to put down $10,000. You saw the credit. Can we do, the sticker price was like 45 or something. I'm making up that I forgot. They're like, no. You see those 7 people? They're waiting to test drive this car. So we have 3 minutes to make a deal or I got to give it the keys. Right?
Talk about fucking.
So I said, yo, then we're not going to buy it. We'll go somewhere else. Fair enough. So she takes the keys, gives it to the guy. You meet my lady outside. They're on a test drive. We'll buy it. We just screamed, we'll buy it. I go into the room. It's 4,000 over sticker. They added all kind of.
Whatever they want.
You don't got no choice.
Yeah.
It's the only one. And that's it. They get 5 at a time. Nobody's negotiating at a new car franchise.
Nobody.
But then we get the customer to come. Look at this Ford. What is it? A Ford Escape? What do you think this is going to go for?
Oh, this?
Look, what is it?
It's got a 3-day, but I don't think. No, that's not. That's a for the Eco. The Eco
look,
shit.
It's a 2018
Eco Sport.
60,000 miles. What do you think it'll bring? This is your world.
3-day, fucking $7,000.
$7,000, right? This is auction cost plus fees. You're in it for 8. He'll list it for 9. You'll offer him 6. But Carvana will buy it, list it for $14,995, and you'll give them 17.
They're aggressive. They don't even let the price go down.
No.
Carvana, HH Direct, those people they straight up like you're bidding and they're like the bid opens, they're like boom,
they buy. They
buy. Yeah.
You know they own the bank. He's pulling an MMR. Let's see.
Yeah. What did I say?
Yeah, $7,500.
I ain't lying.
You know, but it's gonna bring a little more.
100%.
It's got the 3-day mechanical. They probably gave it a good CR it doesn't deserve. CRs have really fucked up the car buying game for us too.
Yeah, that's another thing that.
You know, I did talk to Manheim about that.
I think 95% of the cars that have CR. Obviously, I think Manheim is the only one that does CR like that. Like
yeah, they're the only ones who do CRs.
I think 95% of the cars are just not accurate at all.
So Manheim, they come to me often and ask me questions because I'm always giving out free game. So Manheim put me in the office in a koi. And they're like, hey, we saw you made a video about CRs. If you ever got a CR issue, come to us. We'll fix it. Right? So I was like, well, why does CR dictate price here? Like, that's not reality. Right? Because when you go to transactions, that's what dictates price.
Yeah, the transactions, yeah.
But you guys are inflating the price based on CR. They're like, well, what happened was all the wholesalers came to us. And, hey, I bought this car in bad condition. I fixed it. Why isn't it worth more? Well, it is worth more to the buyer, but it shouldn't be worth more on the transaction. Because you bumped the number based on a false report. Like me and you see a 4 is different. Like this got a dent on the door. It looks like this panel was painted. This plastic is chipped. What CR did they give it?
Let me see. Well, Capital One, they're really hard on them.
Yeah.
I feel like they're fucking hard on them. They're legit. This one got a 3.6, I think.
I'd more lean towards a 3, but that's 0.6.
No, it's actually got a 4.5.
A 4.5 CR. No way. That's painted. That's broken. That's dented.
Yeah.
The tires in the front got a little wear for $60,000.
Bro, for a 4.5, because everything is based out of a 5 and down.
Yeah.
If you got a 4.5, that shit better be
perfect.
Like showroom status.
It's got to have armor all on the tires.
Yeah.
Look, the brake pads. No, man. But that's the problem, right? So a lot of buyers see, oh, it's worth $7,500. No, it's not. Pull away the 4.5 CR, it's gonna drop to $6,500. That's what it's worth. CR, fuck.
And
the
a lot
CR.
of the new, I wouldn't say new dealers, but like a lot of the new guys that just got in, they really go by the CR.
Yeah.
They go by, and then when you buy a 4.5 and the car gets to you and you're like, what the fuck, man? And you can't arbitrate.
You can arbitrate a CR.
Oh, you could?
You can. You just don't know how. I don't know how either. I've been arbitrating everything my whole life.
It's tough, man.
It's
Arbitration is tough. You got to play your cards right,
because like they gave it a 4.5, but they're gonna point out the dent, right? So how do you arbitrate?
Oh, it's like green light, but it has engine issues.
That's another thing. You guys ever seen when it's green light transmission 800? Right? That doesn't mean it's gonna cost 800 for transmission. It means the transmission's cooked and the engine's okay.
But then you can't arbitrate it because of that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You can't arbitrate shit.
I was in Manheim something yesterday. I forgot where I was. It was out of state. Every single car was green light, yellow light, and they all had engine or transmission issues.
That's the worst. Like
how can you play with that? Like, pretty much I can't. I'm not. Just put a fucking red light.
Let's put a red light.
Red light, and let me fucking deal with it.
Get the money.
Yeah. And then the other thing is that a lot of people, oh, it's green light, bro. They don't know about the green, yellow. We know. But a lot of, I'm talking about a lot of people don't know that. So they're like, oh, green light, I'll buy it. Yep. So they pay all their money. It's got engine issues, and now you can arbitrate it.
But a lot of people don't know how green light system works either, or what it is. A lot of times they think it means the car's perfect, right? And then they wait. So did you know if you buy green light in lane, it's till that day at 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know that.
No.
When you buy it online, you get 7 days.
You get 7 or 10?
It depends on the seller.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, every seller.
I didn't know that. I thought it was 10 days.
Nope. Wholesalers get 7.
Okay.
Banks get 10.
Okay.
So that's a big difference. Then you get 200 miles, right? But I tell people, every car you touch that's green light, put 50 miles on it.
Yeah.
That's when the check engine light's going to pop.
Yeah.
That's when all the issues are going to happen. After 50 miles, you got a good shot at being okay.
Yeah.
But people don't know. I had a Haitian guy walk up to me, hey, what is a green light? And I'm like, brother, that means if there's something wrong with the car, over $800, you give that shit back. You didn't know that?
No.
A lot of people don't know.
A lot of people are clueless. And that's where the big mistakes come from, because it takes a while for them to realize how everything works. So they're paying all the money for the cars, raising the prices of all the cars. And then that's how you get all these dealers that go out of business.
Yo, did you know how many?
So by the time everything, like the market fixes itself, we get fucked.
How many dealers do you think go out of business every year in Orlando? I'm talking just Central Florida.
Over 100?
700.
Look at that. Look at that. I was fucking,
700
short.
Every fucking year.
So we're paying the mistake for all those people.
That's it.
Because they get in the market, they start buying cars, paying all the money for it, then they go out of business.
But
and then for the market to fix itself is...
The corrections are almost impossible.
Corrections,
because the big guys fluctuate and they buy. I truly think the little guy is going to be non-existent in the next 10 years.
That's the same shit with the trucking industry and all of that. I was a trucker for a long time, and I got out of that and got into this, which this is the best thing I've ever done. It's good. It's a great business, but you got to be like synced into the like.
You got to be a treasure hunter.
Yeah, you got to make this your number one everything.
You got to live, sleep, eat, and shit cars.
Yeah.
I spend more time on Manheim's website and Odessa than any other website.
Before I started buying TRA, I used to come here, bro. Westlake, I'll have like 85 cars on a note.
I've seen you in the mornings.
Yeah. I used to come here the Tuesdays.
We're looking at the same car and see.
Yeah.
Put up in the back.
Remember that blue truck? Yeah. I bought that shit. You know how much money I spent on that truck just to get it like perfect? Almost $2,000, and it ran perfect. But you don't want customer to come to the lot and pick the fucking thing apart. So I painted the fender. I did a couple of other things and stuff like that. But if you don't do that, then the customer comes and like, oh, this, and then you can't ask premium price.
Bro, the way they buy cars, like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Oh, look, when they start doing this, hey, listen, sir, I don't care. My price is the price. You don't like it?
We're already below any old, like, and plus, another big thing, we don't charge dealer fees.
There's no
We
dealer
don't
fee. There's no
charge
dock stamp. There's no
that
extra.
crazy fucking warranty that there is no warranty because that shit.
Bro, you know I sell my warranties at cost, and I show them, hey, look, the warranty's $800. I pay. They want me to charge you $1,800. You buy the car, I'll give it to you $800. Straight up. Nobody's doing that. Drive time, they're charging you fucking $4,500 for a warranty. They paid $700. I made a video the other day about gap insurance. My buddy was like, yo, gap insurance is so expensive. No, it's not. It's $200.
Yeah, it's cheap.
I buy it for $200. I can sell it to you at any price I want.
It's the way we mark it up.
That's it. But I don't charge any extra fees. And then you want to pick me apart. You'll buy the same car at a new car franchise for twice the price, plus fees, and not complain. Fuck that.
Bro, I just somebody I know from my friend's side, I mean my brother's side, just went to Toyota and bought a 2023 Camry, 25,000 miles, one accident. He didn't even know I had an accident. I was like, they didn't show you the Carfax? Like,
You didn't ask them, you don't ask us.
no, yeah. He's like, well, he was like, what is that? I was like, wait, you don't know what the fuck is a Carfax? Bro, he got 19%. 19%.
Through Santander?
I don't know. I didn't ask for a bank. But this is what got me, because this is what every big dealership says. Oh no, you can refinance the car later.
Oh my God.
That's the first thing the kid said to me. I was like,
that's the biggest lie in the auto industry.
Pretty much you got fucked, bro.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, one of the biggest lies in the auto industry is if you buy the car today, you make 6 on-time payments, you can refinance. No, the fuck you can't. No, you can't. Good luck.
That when they say you can refinance before you sign, don't fucking sign. You're getting fucked.
That's it. That's it. But you know, I always tell people, hey, look, if you got bad credit, right, and you know you got bad credit, you don't want to pay the high rate.
Admit it.
Go buy you a cheap car. You can pay off in a year.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to pay it. Even if the rate's 30%, in a year, it's not long enough to matter. Then your next car, you'll get a good rate.
He got 74 months.
Ooh, he's going to pay for that car 3 times.
More than that.
He'll never trade it in. But I always say people don't care about negative equity. You just want to look good today. That's it.
It's about that. Oh, I got a brand new car. And I got the Bluetooth. And I got the CarPlay.
I got the Apple CarPlay. Hey, I'm saying, well, I got the car of the year.
Yeah,
for 2 years. That's what you're going to do, Papa?
There's so many upside down people out here right now, especially with COVID, bro.
Oh, man.
When COVID, bro, that fucked a lot. Still today, 30, 40. I mean, the guy that makes videos on TikTok too, Yusuf, I think that's his name.
Yeah, I know.
He talks to all these people. Bro,
flipped.
Astronomical fucking amount of money that they owe.
Bro, COVID fucked the car business.
The Mach-E,
yeah.
The Hummer EV, I think the Silverado just came not too long ago.
The Nissan Leafs. Bro, you can get $1,000 new.
I bought one of them shit one time. I got lucky. I made like $500, bro. I couldn't sell it.
You can't give them away.
I couldn't give it away.
Bro,
and I drove it, and it does like 30 miles. Well, the old ones.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this? Who will buy this?
Who will buy it? It's nuts. They're so cheap.
I'm lucky as the fucking.
But you know, I bought right before COVID. I bought a Toyota Sienna, fully loaded, hybrid, beautiful van, brand new. I paid $30,000. I got like a 2.9 rate, whatever. COVID hit. I lost my job. I had to go.
The good percentage were coming in.
Yep. I traded it in at off lease only to buy a Chevy Silverado.
I remember then. Didn't they go out of business?
Yeah, they went out of business. They gave me $40,000. 40 fucking thousand. Yeah. I bought a Silverado, right? COVID goes away. I try to trade it in because I no longer need a truck. I'm flipped $20,000. I filed bankruptcy.
Listen, I made that mistake too with a run, bro.
Yeah, I filed bankruptcy.
I just paid not too long ago. I don't know, before maybe like a year ago. I paid U.S. Bank like $11,000.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was upside down.
It sucks.
Yeah, I got repo and everything. I was young and dumb. Yeah. I was like, fuck this. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
I'm not paying for this. I said, bro, I'm not paying. I gave it back. Yeah. I filed bankruptcy. I started over. I went and bought the Acura for my daughter. I put it on credit. I paid it off real fast. My credit's $700. Got a paid off car. I got no issues no more. And I'm not going to get another fucking car. Yeah. I don't want a car payment.
I don't want car payments either. If you're a person that doesn't want car payments and have car payments, just try to buy something cheap and reliable.
For a year.
And there's only 2 brands that are cheap. Well, not cheap, but reliable. Honda or Toyota.
That's it.
Just get like the 2010 Corolla.
That's it.
And get out of debt. Once you get out of debt, then you can start saving and get something else.
That's it. You know, I just sold a 2013.
And you're going to sell it. You're going to buy it for
under $10,000.
Yeah. And then once you sell it, you're going to sell it for almost the same price.
Yo, I sold a 2013 Corolla S, 100,000 miles for $6,000. Right? They paid cash, but you could have financed that for a year, $400 a month. In a year, been done. and it's still worth $6,000.
And it's still worth a lot of money. Yeah.
It's still worth $6,000.
You're gonna lose the interest that you paid, obviously. I mean, because nobody gives any money for free.
Yeah.
No bank is gonna give you anything for free. It's crazy how people with the buy here pay here, they think that you're not gonna charge them any interest. Bro, what am I supposed to give you? Just the car? And like, if I'm asking 85 for the car, you think you're just gonna pay 85 for the car?
Buy here pay is a two-step business. Business one, I sell you the car. Business two, I sell you the money. Yeah. You have to buy the money.
I'm the bank.
Yeah, I gotta make money on my investment twice. You know, because when you buy from Drive Time, buy it from Carvana, they're the bank.
Any dealership
any dealership.
Not even when you finance, you're not really buying the car through the dealership.
But you're buying the money a separate transaction.
You're literally buying it.
You buy it from Westlake. Westlake is gonna sell you the money at 20%,
and you're gonna get.
If you don't want it, don't buy it. Don't. But I always tell people, yo, go short term. Pay it for a year, maybe 2 max. Anything over that, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
I leased the Lexus.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Yeah. Man, it's a $50,000.
If you got the money, to do a lease, just do a lease.
Lease.
But then you can't really do a lease with, like, you know.
You gotta have good credit.
Yeah.
There's nuance to it.
And you should do all, Toyota or Honda, because by the time you're
100%,
you'll be good.
100. You might have positive equity. My cousin leased a Honda Accord, fully loaded. When he traded it in, they gave him a check for $3,500.
Yeah.
Boom. They leased another one.
Bro, my dad bought a Tundra a long time ago, the 1974 or whatever, or 1860.
Yeah.
That badass fucking.
Yeah, with the great interior.
Yo, that shit, it was like a Mika great. The fucking truck was insane. I'm gonna fucking use that for 2 years, put miles on it, and got back $2,000.
Dog, that's how it goes.
He sold it, got back $2,000.
But I bought one that was a piece of shit.
Which one?
I had to arbitrate it. A fucking 1794, the orange interior. Really? Bro, I bought it missing one of these, right? So I'm like, you know what? I can buy it. Yo, $1,000. $1,000. Right? So what did I do? I ordered it on Amazon for $300. Yeah, no dice, jit. It don't fucking work. Right? You plug it in, but it's missing half the features. So I buy another one on Amazon for $400. Doesn't work. I get one from LKQ, $800. It didn't work. I send it back. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna pay $1,000. Then there's an electrical issue with the computer. I deal shield the fuck out of it. Fuck that.
Wait, that has saved me a lot.
Deal shield is the best thing I ever got.
The best. They just raised the price on me.
Really? What do you pay now?
$265.
Oh, I've been at $265.
It's not bad. I told because my wife was like, oh, we just got an email for a deal shield. I thought we were getting like, they were gonna kick me off for whatever reason, and I was like, oh wait, no, they're just raising up the price. My girl was like, oh, $265. Is that bad? I was like, I'll pay $1,000 for it.
Yo, if you guys don't know what Deal Shield is, Deal Shield is an insurance we pay for. So any car you don't want before 21 days, you can return it for any reason. How many cars have you returned?
Well, they raised the price, so I'll probably return a lot this year. Yeah. And mind you, I don't buy cars in lane. Not a whole lot. So whenever I do buy a car in lane, the minimum thing, I send that shit back. I don't want to deal with it.
That's it. You don't deal with the headache.
I don't deal with the headache. Obviously, you're not going to buy a $40,000 car and you're going to deal shit it back. I think they're going to charge you a percentage. It goes by percentage.
It's not that bad.
It's not that.
No, I've done it. I've deal shielded the fuck out of things. I bought a diesel truck, red light, bad transmission. But the transmission doesn't go bad until it's hot and in fourth gear. You can't check that.
Chevy?
An F-150.
Oh, really?
I mean F-350.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. First time.
How many miles?
120.
What?
That's what I said. Red transmission fluid and everything. Deal shielded the fuck out of it. I bought an Acura A-Spec, black, right? Man, I bought it in lane 13, right?
That's element.
Yeah, it was nice, but I knew it had some cosmetic issues. Man, the transmission was shifting a little weird. Then it had a little electrical brake issue. So I arbitrated it, and I lost the arbitration. I'm like, yo, you got to get it on the highway for it to do it. I'll send you the videos. They're like, we tried. And I was just so deflated that I said, all right, I'll deal shield it. But they didn't. I don't think they charged us any extra.
No.
I don't know, though. I don't pay attention to it.
No, I don't pay attention either. I just,
Deal shield's a game changer.
It is. It really is. Especially when I was buying cars, like when I was in the lanes. Like when I was in the lanes buying, Westlake, Capital One, and all of that. It was just because regardless of the car that you buy here, it's going to have issues.
Always.
It's going to have issues. It's going to have issues. So, like, you don't want to deal with, like, you kind of paying right below MMR, just to say MMR. And then you take the car out. You're already making like $2,000. Let's say you're making $2,000, and then boom, you get outside and the engine is bad or the transmission is bad. You're like, fuck. Like if I put $1,500 more, what am I making? You know, after you fix the car, and then the car is gonna take like a month to sell too.
Yep.
You know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They'll ship that shit.
You know, I bought a Honda Pilot, and my first time buying a Honda Pilot. I didn't know they had, what is it, timing chain issues?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Tensioner.
Man, it was, and then the insides were dogs. I bought it on OVE.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what, fuck that. And that's what I wanted to tell you outside. So, you know how we're talking about Manheim and shit. So they come to my lot, and ACV is killing Manheim on online sales, killing Manheim. People don't know how to use OVE, right? OVE is a good platform. You just gotta know how to use it. So I tell them, hey, listen, pay me to teach people on TikTok how to use OVE. The motherfucker laughed at me. I said, all right, Papa, and I walked away. I don't like being laughed at. Right.
So that's disrespectful.
Yeah, huge. Yeah. So what do? I start pumping out videos about ACV. Fuck that. I'm gonna make you pay me now. So I'm pumping out videos on ACV. You know they're publicly traded.
Really?
Yeah. That's why their technology is so good. They got unlimited money. I just bought a bunch of their stock. Right? They're the only ones that have that machine they put on the motor. Internal noise. Right? Then they got that shit you drive over to take that good picture.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of OVE, you don't get an under picture.
No. OVE, you don't get any of that.
You don't get the engine noise.
Yeah, OVE, it really is. It depends on the guy who makes the OVE.
Yeah.
You know, that goes over there and takes the picture.
That's it. If you get an SD, I don't even buy SDs. Seller disclosure? Nope. I need a CR.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was talking to ACV, and they got proprietary technology. They put a machine on the motor, right? And they have over 100 million starts on every car. So that's how you know if the motor's bad or not. Internal, and then they put it on the transmission. Same thing. You can't. How do you replicate that technology? They already have it.
Yeah.
So I'm pumping out ACV because one of you motherfuckers is gonna pay me to teach somebody how to do this.
Somebody's gonna pay.
But I really, truth be told, I like OVE better only because of the arbitration.
I love Manheim. I've been doing it.
Yeah, Manheim's they're
the GOAT. You know, that's where you go to buy cars, and there's other auctions. You know, because like I said, I buy a lot of TRA. There's EIA that I can buy from. There's Copart, IAA.
You're using IA?
I don't fuck with none of that.
I don't like that shit.
Their fees are ridiculous, and there's a lot of the CR. You know, sometimes it's not that good, but Manheim is pretty accurate with their shit.
Yo, Manheim is official.
Yeah, no, Manheim is very accurate with their TRA CRs. They're pretty fucking solid, and that's all I've done for the 3 years that I've been in business.
You know what I like about Manheim? Run and start. They guarantee that.
Yeah.
When they say it runs and starts, it's legit. You know, I fuck with Manheim, but you know why a lot of people are mad at Manheim right now? Because they're a business. They don't have that humanity aspect anymore. They're so big. You know, when you go to Ola, you got a human element. People are catering to you, right? I don't like Copart because they let everybody fucking buy. Copart's the worst. They're the biggest scammers, bro.
To buy in Copart, you either got big bucks or you got big balls. That's
it. You got no dealer's license. You buy that Copart.
Yeah, no, fuck that Copart. You don't fuck with that. You don't. Because every shady car you can think of, Copart is like buying in South Florida.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like Miami right there, dog. You cannot buy in Copart.
I don't
crazy. Like it. I don't deal with it. It's like everything is hidden.
Yep, all the CR, everything's old. The pictures are old. You know, it might have rained.
Quality.
They don't tell you there's a puddle of water in that shit.
They don't give a fuck.
Then the fees, they just make them up.
Yeah.
Environmental fee, yellow paint fee.
Yo, there's like
tire in the trunk fee. You're like,
you're buying 2 cars. Yo, you're paying for 2 cars and you're getting 1.
Are you on the Facebook group, Car Flippers?
No, I was trying to look. I've heard you talk about.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, send me the link.
So a lot of people post their buys on Copart. Dude bought a $700 Impala. He ended up paying $1,950. Brother, I buy a $700 car, man. It's $850 when I get out the gate,
and it might be even running too.
Yeah, right. It's running. And I don't gotta worry about title issues. You know how many Copart title issues there is?
That's why I don't buy it.
Because you'll buy a clean title, then it'll come to you flood. Whoa, you didn't disclose this.
I've only had one issue with Manheim a long time ago about one title, and I had to eat that shit because I had to do so much that it wasn't even worth it. Like I had to go to court and but I've never had any other issues with Manheim with titles and shit like that. They're solid. All them ladies I know in Orlando, Coy,
They're the best.
They're
They're
amazing.
the fucking best.
They're amazing.
I had one title issue, right? Because I bought a truck in kilometers.
Oh shit.
And they wrote those kilometers on the title. So it was like 120 a diesel truck. And they wrote 190. No, don't do that to me. So the Carfax came bad, everything. You know how hard it is to sell it?
They put it in the Carfax?
Yeah.
What,
But,
EMU?
No, odometer discrepancy.